love me. Like, I love me. And that's how you should feel about yourself, honey. Don't ever, somebody be like, oh, you're conceited. Oh, you're materialistic. Be like, damn right. You're absolutely right. The words make sense. The words make sense. Because they make sense. If they make sense, they make sense. Okay? Hallelujah. Hi babes, what's Gucci my Gucci's? Welcome back to the channel or whatever. Girl, I don't know how I feel right now. Like, I don't know how I feel. All I know is that I have control over me, so I guess I'm happy. But how are y'all? How y'all doing? Comment down below. I'm about to do my makeup, so I'm like, I might as well talk, you know what I'm saying, about what's on my mind. I kind of don't like to like go deep into my thoughts because I could be really rude, like rude as fuck, especially like talking about other people. But I feel like other people have nothing to do with how I feel. So when the common denominator is you, I mean, you gotta fix your own issues. Like, you gotta make you happy or whatever. So what am I talking about? I personally don't like to vent about my L's because I feel like they're all learning lessons. Like, they're all helping me. Like, I don't regret anything I've done in my life. I don't like, I don't regret anything that happens to me because it all helped me grow into this amazing woman that I am now. I have a good recommendation. I bought this bad bitch oil off of Art of Roots. Honey, when I tell you the X's are in the DMs, the X's are in the DMs, but I wanted to buy this so I can get some sugar daddy. So I think it'll work for that too. But it's been working. It's been working. This oil has been working. I love it. It smells amazing. That's why I really love it. But if you want some, I guess, confidence, or like if you're looking for a sugar daddy like me, get the bad bitch oil, honey. The bad bitch oil. This shit right here, what is this called? Absolute New York. I got this from the beauty supply store for like $7. I never seen this brand before, but I never had a foundation that matched me so freaking well. Like, let's talk about lessons that I learned in 2021 that I'm happy that I learned. Lessons that I learned in 2021. If it's not making you completely happy, let it the fuck go. That's anything. Like, literally, I was making like $36 an hour at a claims job. Bitch, I quit. Like, the motherfucking manager, I wind up getting a new manager, which I was so sad because my manager was so easygoing, my first one. And then when I got her, she was so tedious and just annoying. Like, you know, like those people that you know they're miserable, so you take it out on other people at work. She was that person. But at the same time, I don't really take things like that personal because I know it's not personal. I know it has everything to do with them. They'll make excuses, be like, oh, I'm doing this for the job. No, you're not, honey. You're not doing this for $30 an hour. But then again, people's mindsets are different than me. And I vow to myself, always keep your vows to yourself. I vow to myself, I would never let a motherfucking job making me miserable ever again, because it's a bad place. Like, it's a bad place to do anything for money. Like, it's money. Like, it's just money. Like, money is very easy to come by, and if you don't have that mindset, then you just fucked yourself over. Like, if you feel like you gotta work hard for money, then whose fault is that? Like, those are your beliefs. That's not true. So yeah, I let that shit go. And even like with, I mean, people are different. Like, people come and go anyways, but at the same time, with this relation, I don't know what to call it, with what the hell I'm in, I don't like talking about it because I feel like I'm complaining about it. I feel like it's going to get better anyways with time, but as that time goes on, I feel like I'm growing into the woman that I want to be. I really don't give a fuck about being in a relationship. I don't give a fuck about love. I don't give a fuck about anything these motherfuckers out here want me to give a fuck about. For some reason, I have to be miserable with a motherfucking minimum wage ass making nigga that can barely satisfy me. But then I'ma go there when I want a man that makes money. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, my husband has to be a millionaire. That's why I'm not in a rush to get married, because I'm on my way to be a millionaire. I'm not gonna expect anything out of somebody else that I don't expect out of myself. So why would I lower my standards and like my beliefs and like compromise so much for love? That's why I don't give a fuck about love. I've been there, I've done that. It was worth it. I got my baby, but it was worth it because I learned a lot. So I would say that. But you know, lessons could just be avoided. Just listen. If you want to avoid a lesson, just listen, honey. Just listen. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. That nudging feeling that's like, I can get better. Honey, you can. Or I can do better, especially like at a bullshit ass job. Honey, you can. I promise you. I promise you, you can. Believe in yourself. Like, it's all about believing in yourself. Every time I believed in myself, I got better. Like, every time I left a nigga that I knew that I can just do better, or like I don't need somebody, and not being codependent anymore. I feel like my problem with that was just like the fear of being alone. But I love being alone. Like, that was the crazy part about me that I noticed. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be alone, but I don't want to fucking talk to nobody on the phone or go out. So I'm like, yo, I'm okay with being alone, to be honest. I'm okay. That's the thing about it. Another thing, if you feel rich already and your bank account is just not reflecting that, honey, it's coming. It's coming. Just trust the process. And if everything is like, I wouldn't say like everything's like falling apart, because I don't believe anything really falls apart. I feel like everything kind of comes together. You know what I'm saying? But when everything is just kind of like falling apart, honey, trust the process. It's just making room. It's making you stronger for what's coming next. Because, honey, life don't get easier. You just get better. Life do not get easier. People be like, life gets easier. No, the fuck it doesn't. You just get better. Like, life don't give a fuck about you. Like, it don't. But, yeah. I mean, like, that's just things I learned in 2021. Like, don't be afraid to let shit go. Because, honey, you're just making room for what, you know, making room for better. I just found out, like, everything I ever said fuck it to, I always got better. I always got better. I always got better. There's not one time that I did not get better. Like, trust me. When you feel that feeling and you're like, oh, nah, this has to, let it go. I'm like, don't try to be a hero. Don't try to be a strong black woman. Fuck that shit. Throw that shit in the trash, bitch. You are not a strong black woman. You are a fine ass black woman who deserves the best. Like, that strong shit, I don't really associate with that shit. Yeah, I'm hardworking. Yeah, I get to my bread. Yeah, I'm smart. But like, they like abuse that shit. They abuse it to like disregard you. I just don't like that. That's why I don't associate with that shit. So don't call me a strong black woman. I don't find that as a compliment. I'm a spoiled ass black woman. Yeah. I'm spoiled. You can call me that. I'm sexy. You can call me that. Like, but yeah, we're done. I look hot. I feel like it turns guys on that I'm a single mother and I'm sexy. They be ready to be a stepdaddy. I'm just like, okay. They be trying to butter me up and be like, oh, your daughter is so cute. I'm like, duh, look at her mama. Like, the fuck? Of course she's cute. Now, my daughter is fucking gorgeous. I did not charge my damn Apple Watch. Not like I need it, but my AirPods, these shit's dead too. Like, I'm gonna have to be in the mall pretending that I'm talking to myself because my fucking AirPods are dead. I just love me. Like, I love me. That's how you should feel about yourself, honey. Don't ever, somebody be like, oh, you're conceited. Oh, you're materialistic. Be like, damn right. You're absolutely right. The words make sense. The words make sense. Because they make sense. If they make sense, they make sense. Okay? I'm not about to call you wrong because I am like confident as fuck. I am cocky. I'm very cocky. I'm very cocky. I can be very cocky. I can be very materialistic. I can be very bougie. I can be very all that. Those are words that fit me, honey. Those words do not offend me. No words offend me. Like if a white bitch call me a nigger bitch, I'm like, is she wrong? I'm like, I am a black bitch. Like, I can call her names back, but I'm like, who cares? Like people are so sensitive about nothing. Ugh. I look so good today. I'm so happy it's warm. It was warm. Like today is my day. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and, be a hot girl today. You at least need like at least two hot girl days out the month. Like, I'm not saying like dot off. Don't dot off. But be a hot girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, hurt these motherfuckers' pockets. Like, they love it. Like, don't let niggas let you think that they don't like it when a bitch hurts their pockets. They love that shit. It's like, I don't know. It's like an ego thrill for them. Like an ego rush or some shit. Like, niggas love that shit. Don't let them fool you. They love it. And they love it when you have standards. Like, everybody loves a challenge. Like, if you're just like, oh yeah, and like always like available and like, niggas get bored of that. Like, I get bored of that. Like, if that nigga's just always available, always calling me, I'm like, yo, you gotta take me, like, you gotta take me to Miami or something, or like to Destin or something, like somewhere warm. Like, you just talking to me every day. Like, take me somewhere. Like, just give me a nanny, take me somewhere. Like, or bring Jay. Like, the fuck, like, switch it up. It's 2022. But yeah, boo, let's go outside because if my fucking phone dies before I get to the car, then we just gonna have this as a vlog, and you're welcome. Do you like my makeup? I like it. It's cute. All right, let's go outside. Buy this oil, please. It smells so good. All right. Bye.